NCWLIFE Channel Sports is proud to bring you the following presentation.
14-footer, good. Big bucket for Eastmont.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for You, and TC Slingers. Now let's go to the gym for live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Sean Garth with the drive and the shot.
Nice shot to the basket. Courtside, Grant Olson with you for game number 2 of our doubleheader between the Othello Huskies and the Eastmont Wildcats. Othello comes into this ball game with a 1-1 record so far in the year. They do have a win over the Wenatchee Panthers, 78-68, and then lost to Wapato last weekend by a final of 68-58. Meanwhile, the Eastmont Wildcats 1-2 on this young season, defeating Hanford handily, 107-72 in the first game. And then lost their last 2, getting beat by Ellensburg 67-59, and then losing last Saturday here to a very tough North Creek High School out of Bothell, and that final was 81-57. Expect a good game here tonight. Othello very competitive. The Lady Huskies won the first game of our doubleheader. The final in that one was 66-47. Eastmont comes in with lots of experience on this starting lineup and the lineup in general. Lots of starters back from a year, even a year or 2 ago on this Eastmont team. Let's take a look now at tonight's starting lineups, and we will begin with the Othello Huskies, coached by Roman Pruneda. One guard is Colin Simmons, a 6'1 senior. In the backcourt with him is Joshua Tovar. He's a 5'11 junior. Sonny Asu is also a senior at 6'2", and rounding out the starting lineup, the coach's son, a 6'1 junior, Ashton Pruneda. And now the starting lineup for the Eastmont Wildcats, coached by George Juarez. Reese Gallagher, a starter, a senior at 6'1". He'll be joined by senior Eamon Monahan at 6'1". Cade Schindele, also a senior at 5'9", gets the start, along with Kellen Leonard, a 6'3 senior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Eastmont Wildcats is 6'4 junior Adrian Ruffins. Once again, head coach of Eastmont is George Juarez. We will take a timeout. Starting lineups being announced on the floor, and we'll take a break and come back for the tip. Eastmont and Othello. We'll be back courtside with you in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chair on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Save money, full service at a low, low price.
Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Biosports, Aquatherapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. You can find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And brought to you by Coldwell Banker Cascade. They encourage you to leave your mark. Coldwell Banker Cascade is guiding you home in North Central Washington. All right, we are just about ready to start here at Eastmont High School, our first trip to Eastmont in this young season here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Great to have you along for Tuesday night basketball. Always enjoy these weeknight games. Once again for Eastmont, it's Reese Gallagher, Eamon Monahan, Kate Schindel, Kellen Leonard, and Adrian Ruffins. And for the Othello Huskies, Colin Simmons, Joshua Tovar, Sonny Asu, Ashton Pruneda, and David Julian Allegria. I hope I pronounced that right. We'll find out throughout the game here. Once again, head coach for Othello, Roman Pruneda. So looking forward to a good game here tonight. As I mentioned, Othello defeated the Wenatchee Panthers by 10 last week down in Othello, and then lost to Wapato last weekend. So expect a very competitive Othello Husky team here tonight. Eastmont in their white home jerseys, trimmed in red with red numbers trimmed in blue, while Othello in their away reds with black lettering trimmed in white. Good crowd on hand for a Tuesday night here at Eastmont High School, and once again, appreciate having you along here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We do appreciate all our sponsors as well, and that includes the Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building a community. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group online at kennedygroup.com, and by our friends at Clean Connection. Call Clean Connection to keep your carpet, upholstery, and air ducts clean for a healthier environment inside your home, locally owned. You can visit them at www.yourcleanconnection.com. Right, that band is in the house tonight too. It's nice to hear that. It just helps the ambiance here of high school basketball, and there just does something to me every time I walk in a gym and I hear the squeaking of tennis shoes on the floor, the blowing of whistles. You can smell that popcorn, and you know it is basketball season. Great to have you along on this Tuesday. We are just about set to go now as the 2A Othello Huskies out of the CWAC take on the 4A Eastmont Wildcats out of the Columbia Basin Big 9. Appreciate our crew here tonight from the NCWLIFE Channel. Kind of threw it together here right before the start, and we made it, and here we are bringing you the broadcast tonight. I'd like to welcome you folks watching in on Facebook and also on our TV channel, the NCWLIFE Channel. All right, in the center circle for Othello will be Sonny Asu, the 6'2 senior, as he will be jumping up, I'm guessing, against Adrian Ruffins, the 6'4 junior, and it will be Ruffins in the center circle for the Wildcats. Just about set to go in game number 2 of our doubleheader. Once again, the first game, it was Othello Huskies the ladies defeating the Eastmont Wildcats by a final of 66-47. It looks like we've got a bit of an issue on the floor. It looks like there may be something on the floor, as looks like it's right in front of possibly the Eastmont cheerleaders. Just a little bit of some liquid over there right on the sideline that needs to be taken care of before we get going here. Don't want anybody getting hurt here tonight, that's for sure. Running about 15 minutes late. This game was set to tip off at 7:30. We're at 7:45 now, so a little bit later than expected here at Eastmont tonight, but a long first game. All right, precipitation, moisture up from the floor, and it looks like we are ready to play some basketball now. Once again, it'll be Adrian Ruffins jumping up in the center circle against Sonny Asu. Othello in red, Eastmont in white. Eastmont left to right this first half, and Othello will go right to left. There's the ball and tip, and it's controlled by the Wildcats. Reese Gallagher with it. Far side. He's going to put up the shot. No, it's Eamon Monahan for 3, and it's good. Just like that, the Wildcats jump out to a 3-0 lead. Back the other way come the Huskies quickly. With the basketball is Allegria. Now it's out to Tovar. Underneath, Allegria kicks it back out. With it is Asu. And then it's stolen away by the Wildcats. First turnover of the game. Here's Eastmont. Layup underneath. Gallagher. Good. 5-0, just like that, Wildcats. And back the other way, it's Colin Simmons for the Huskies. Out of Tovar, top of the key, stops and pops from there. Long rebound, follows his own shot, puts it back up and in. And folks, that's what coaches teach you. And that's exactly what Joshua Tovar did there. Now it's Monahan, baseline, takes the basket, no good. Rebound though underneath, it's Leonard. And he kicks it back out, roughens hard off the glass, no good, into the hands of Gallagher. In the lane, short jumper is no good. Fight for the rebound, and it looked like it went off maybe an Othello foot and goes out of bounds, and it will be Eastmont basketball. 6:43 left first quarter, just underway here from Eastmont. 5-2, the Wildcats lead it. Schindel goes on the left side. There's Monahan, that beautiful jumper he's got, no good. Gallagher the rebound, back to Monahan, underneath, no good. Ruffin the rebound, back up and in. Adrian Ruffins, the 6'4 junior, makes it 7-2. Shot is blocked. Eastmont picks up the loose ball. Here's Gallagher to the basket, no good. Loose ball, and it's into hands of a streaking Husky to the basket. Left-handed layup, no good by Simmons. And the rebound into the hands of Kellen Leonard and the Wildcats. Here's Gallagher now to the basket. Running jumper on the baseline is no good. Allegria the rebound. Now outlet pass. Here's Asu underneath. The ball is blocked, goes out of bounds, and will remain Husky basketball. 5:55 left to go opening quarter. Sonny Asu. No, now it's going to be Tovar to bring it in for the Huskies. Lob pat out to Asu. Now on the right side, back to Joshua Tovar. Tovar into the lane, tries to drive, and he's hit on the arm, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. This foul is on Kane Schindeli. That's his first, and the first team foul here tonight. 7-2 our score. Eastmont on top. 5:49 left to go first quarter. Tovar with the only 2 so far for Othello. Can try to add to that total here. First free throw off the side of the rim, no good. He'll get another one. Right-handed shooter, Tovar, 5'11 junior for Othello. Second free throw on the way. This time gets the roll, it's good. 7-3 ball game. Eastmont up by 4 with the basketball. It's Ruffins to Kellen Leonard, and a jump ball is called. Allegria tied him up. Nicely done, and alternating possession will go to Othello. So here's Tovar to bring it in for the Huskies. I think Gallagher thought it was Eastmont ball, but it is Husky basketball. Into the hands now of Colin Simmons, 6'1 senior across the timeline. To the right side, Tovar, nice bit of dribbling, baseline, one-handed pass. There's Asu with it, shot taken, no good. Gets his own rebound. Here's Asu again, back up, no good. And this time it's into the hands of who? Kellen Leonard's on the floor. And we've got another jump ball called, and this time the alternating possession will go to the Wildcats. Huskies had some chances there with offensive rebounds, just couldn't get it in the bucket there on that possession. Score stays 7-3 as we approach now 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter, and we've got a foul in the backcourt on Colin Simmons. That's his first, and now the first team foul for Othello here in this first half. Monahan brings it in court to Schindeli. Schindeli left side, again off a couple of hands, but it looks like Allegria is the person that did go off, and it will be Eastmont basketball. Gallagher will bring it in for the Wildcats. Overhead pass inside to Monahan. Monahan drives. Another pass Gallagher. He wasn't ready for it. Schindele runs it down and back into the hands of Reese Gallagher. Now it's Monahan. Into the lane. Scoop. Left-handed layup. No good. Put back. Kellen Leonard is good.
Kellen Leonard.
Back the other way. Here's Tovar. Gets double teamed. Underneath, somebody's open. It's Asu, but he stepped on the end line out of bounds, and that is the second turnover of this quarter for the Huskies. Substitution into the game is 23, Travis Murdoch, 6-foot senior. 4:38 left to go first quarter. 9-3 Eastmont lead. As Schindele crosses half court, picked up there by Simmons, almost runs out of room and then almost threw it away, but it did go off the hand of Asu. Or I should say that is Pruneda rather, and it will remain Eastmont basketball. Gallagher all the way out in the backcourt. Monahan loves to drive, puts up the shot, a runner no good, gets his own rebound, back up and in. Eamon Monahan now with 5 points for the Wildcats as Eastmont has built an 8-point lead. Here's Tovar. Allegria underneath, nice head fake, puts it up in the lane, gets the roll, good. Monahan baseline roughens the jump shot from 10, no good. Nice rebound, Joshua Tovar. No look pass down court, but he probably should have looked as it goes out of bounds. And that's 3 turnovers now on the Huskies here in this first quarter. 3:49 left to go in a 6-point Eastmont lead. Schindele, left-handed dribbler across half court, behind the back dribbler, head fake, and then gets it out to Monahan. He's going to put it up for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, underneath it's Tovar. Outlet pass, there's Simmons. Now on the baseline, it's Pruneda, gets stopped there, and then hits a nice shot up and in. Ashton Pruneda, 6'1" junior, makes it 11-7. 4-point Eastmont lead. Monahan, short jumper from 10, and he gets the roll. That's 7 points in this quarter for Eamon Monahan with 3:06 left to go here in the first quarter. Tovar hands it off there to Travis Murdoch. He's going to put up the long shot, no good. Monahan the rebound for the Wildcats, quickly across the timeline. Underneath pass, and it's a first turnover for Eastmont. Allegria back the other way, layup way too hard off the glass. It goes out of bounds and will remain Othello basketball. Substitutes into the ball game as Jarrett Fikes comes in, a 5'9" senior. Also into the game, Adriel De Leon, a 6-foot senior for Othello. So lots of players getting into the game here in this first quarter for the Huskies. Underneath, Allegria, no good. Rebound, shot put back up and good by Fikes. Here's Gallagher back the other way, gets a lot of air on that, can't get it to go though, and De Leon with the rebound. 13-9, underneath all by himself, the shot no good. Boy, Eastmont lucky there, slow getting back on defense as Monahan streaks to the basket. We've got a foul on Fikes. Jarrett Fikes is first. That's 2 team fouls now on each team here in this first half as Schindele to the bench for the Wildcats, and into the ball game is 6-foot senior Seth Stone. 2:22 left first quarter. Eastmont has led from the start. Also into the game, Andy Hobson quickly in and then quickly out of the game as Monahan gets this inbounds pass. Monahan stops in the lane, short on that jumper, rebound to the Huskies. Othello now can cut this lead to 2 or even 1 here with a made basket. As we approach 2 minutes, Tovar to the basket, no good. Nice rebound by Ruffins. It's Austin Ruffins who's checked in. Back the other way, Stone with the shot, and he's fouled on the baseline. So both Ruffin brothers are in. Austin Ruffins, 6'1" senior, and also Adrian Ruffins, a 6'4" junior. Adriel De Leon with that foul, and that's now 3 team fouls on Othello here in this first half. Free throw, Stone is up and good. He'll get another one. Seth Stone, a senior. Lots of seniors on this Eastmont lineup. 9 out of the 12 on the team seniors for these Wildcats. Lots of experience, as I mentioned in the pregame. Stone hit the first one. Here's the second one. Gets the roll over the front of the rim, and it's good. 15-9. 6-point Eastmont lead. It's Allegria now. Nice crossover dribble to the basket. Shot taken again is Fikes, and it's good. How about Fikes off the bench with 4 points for Othello? Here's Monahan now muscled off the ball at the free throw line. And this will be on Fikes. That's his second personal off the bench. And Eastmont will have it under their own basket. Stone to bring it in for the Wildcats. Lob pass out to Adrian Ruffin, 6'4", into the lane. Little floater, no good. Rebound into the hands of Othello. And it's Abraham Segura, who's also checked in, a 5'8" senior. Now it's Asu, left side. Fikes with the shot is no good. Monahan the rebound. Underneath it's Stone. Nice pass back to Monahan. Good. 9 in the half for Eamon Monahan, and it's 17-11. Approaching 1 minute now left to go in this opening quarter. Here's Segura. Back out top of the key, De Leon now on the right side. It's Allegria. Allegria drives to the basket, almost lost control. Fikes will put it up for 3. Good. 7 points off the bench for Jarrett Fikes in this 17-14 game. Ruffins, and he's fouled from behind. That's Austin Ruffins. That foul will be on Sonny Asu. And that is the 15th foul now on Othello here in this first half, with 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Austin Ruffins at the line. Free throw is good. Ruffins' first points of the night. Into the game, Colin Simmons back in. Allegria checks out. Staying in there is Abraham Segura, the 5'8" senior for Othello. 4-point Eastmont lead, 18-14. It's been a good one here in this first quarter. Ruffins at the line, and his second one spun all the way out. Monahan, the rebound, no good. And the rebound to ball to Othello now. It's Segura. Lots of players, about 10 players have played in this first quarter for Othello. The ball is blocked. Fikes on the shot that time. Ball is Pruneda. Shot taken, no good. And Pruneda will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. This foul is on Reese Gallagher. And as I mentioned, it will be Pruneda at the free throw line. 6'1" junior for these Huskies. Right-handed shooter, first one on the way, in and out, no good. Pruneda with 2 points here in this opening quarter. 29 seconds left to go first period. And it's still a 4-point Eastmont lead. They've led throughout. Pruneda, knee bend, shot taken, misses that one too. Kellen Leonard with the rebound, and back come the Wildcats. Ruffins to Monahan. Shot clock is off, so Eastmont can take the last shot of this quarter if they elect to do so. They're not. Monahan left hand to the basket. Good. 11 points for Monahan in this first quarter. Now it's Simmons. Fikes on that left side, working on Gallagher. Ball gets tipped away from him and out of bounds, and it goes off Fikes, and it will be Eastmont basketball with 2.3 seconds left in the quarter. Gallagher will throw it in, does so. It's Monahan at the buzzer. It's no good. That ends our first quarter of play here at Eastmont High School. Game number 2 of our doubleheader, and it's Eastmont 20 and Othello 14. Back with second quarter action in 60 seconds.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well-versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Brad Olson with you as we begin second quarter action here from Eastmont High School. It's Eastmont 20 and Othello 14. Fantastic to have you along tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel for our second game tonight. It's been a good one so far. Eastmont with that 6-point lead. Here's Allegria. Nice move underneath, and he gets it to go. That's 4 points now for Allegria here. Allegria, I'm sorry, had to get the correct pronunciation. Here's Gallagher now with a 3, no good. Underneath rebound, it goes out of bounds off a Wildcat, and it will be Othello basketball. 4-point game, 20-16, just underway, second quarter. Colin Simmons will bring it down court for Othello. Eastmont picks him up almost at half court as well. Man-to-man, here's Monahan now on Tovar. Gets a screen, Leonard on the switch. Pass underneath as Tovar ran out of room. Back to Simmons now. Allegria. And then the Othello Huskies lose the basketball. Ruffins back the other way to Gallagher. And then it's blocked by Pineda out of bounds. Nice job by Ashton Pineda getting back, and it will remain Eastmont basketball. Gallagher to bring it in for the Wildcats under Eastmont's basket. The ball is tipped and picked up by Monahan. He's guarded there by De Leon. Monahan, pass underneath, beautifully done. Seth Stone wasn't ready for that one, and that's turnover number 3 on Eastmont. Both teams now with 3 turnovers as we begin this second quarter. Josh Tovar with the dribble, 5'11" junior for Othello, 6:50 left second quarter. Allegria now on the right side. Here's Simmons on the baseline, behind the back dribble, back to Allegria. Looking for some help, left side, nice ball movement. It's Tovar now, behind the back dribble, picked up by the Wildcats, and then a turnover, and then turned right back over to Othello. Dueling turnovers, ball is in the hands of Pruneda under the basket, double pump, can't get it to go, and then Ruffins picks it up. Austin Ruffins all the way down court, layup is good. 22-16, back to a 6-point lead. Tovar, right side baseline, looks for help. No look pass underneath. De Leon, good. Beautiful pass by Tovar. 22-18 now, 4-point Eastmont lead. Monahan on the dribble. Man-to-man defense by Othello. Monahan steps back, 3, good. 14 points now for Eamon Monahan already in this one. That's 14 out of Eastmont's 25 tonight. Pruneda, right side, De Leon to Simmons. Stops just inside the 3-point arc. And Allegria, the shot is no good. The rebound to Monahan. One-handed pass down court to Stone, but a nice job defensively by De Leon, and it goes out of bounds. As Travis Murdoch checks in now for Othello. Also checking back in for Eastmont is Adrian Ruffins. One more substitute, it's Sonny Asu. Allegria comes to the bench for Othello. Played a solid first half so far. Here's an open shot for Ruffins. Austin Ruffins, a rebound to brother Adrian. He puts it up no good. And the rebound this time into the hands of Othello. Down court, no look pass again, up and in. It's Murdoch with his first 2 of the night on a beautiful pass down court. Gallagher for 3, no good. And we've got, I believe, an over the back call here on Adrian Ruffins. Pretty obvious on that call, as Ruffins picks up his first, and that's now 4 team fouls on the Wildcats and 5 on Othello. 4:54 left to go before halftime. Been a competitive one here in game number 2 of our doubleheader. 25-18 Eastmont. Here's Tovar. Out of Murdoch. Ball is tipped and then picked up by Gallagher to Monahan all by himself. Left-handed layup is good. Quickly, Tovar back the other way. Drives all the way to the basket, and then it's blocked by Monahan. Here's another break for Eastmont. Gallagher up and in. And Coach Prudetta wants timeout. 4:23 left to go, second quarter. It's Eastmont 29 and Othello 20. We're back in 60 seconds.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. 4:23 left to go here in this second quarter, as the Eastmont Wildcats lead it 29-20 as we just about have reached the midway point of this second quarter. Here's Tovar now across the timeline. Gets it to Segura. It's picked up there by Monahan. Almost a carrying the ball violation, and it was. And it's turnover number 5 here in this first half on Othello. Into the game for Eastmont is 24 Andy Hobson, 6'4" junior. Now Ruffins from the baseline takes the shot, no good. Alegria the rebound, and he's going to bring it all the way down court, the big man, to the baseline. Now to the basket, looking for help in the backcourt, and this will be an over and back call here on Othello, and that's the 6th turnover now here in this first half. 9-point lead, the biggest here in this ball game here for Eastmont, 29-20 with 3:48 left in the second quarter. Kellen Leonard checks back in for the Wildcats, and he will replace senior Austin Ruffins in the lineup. Schindelli also back in there for the Wildcats. Nice baseline inbounds pass. Monahan can't do anything with it. Schindelli back out in the backcourt, and this might be an over and back. Looks like Ruffins had it on that save. Shot taken by Schindelli is no good, and then the rebound is to Tovar, and we have a foul, I believe, on that rebound. And it is Schindelli with his second. And both teams now with 5 team fouls here in this first half. Segura across half court. Picked up there by Monahan. Gets a screen. Nice switch by the Wildcats. Now Leonard is on Segura. Top of the key, it's Tovar. Schindelli on him. Tovar, nice job of dribbling at the top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Othello. Now it's Segura going to put up the long shot, no good. The big Ruffins, 6'4", with the rebound, and almost a steal. It goes out of bounds. And it looks like it will be Eastmont basketball. Came right in front of us here, courtside at Eastmont. Hobson will bring it in for the Wildcats with 3:02 now left to go in the second quarter. Monahan, left-handed dribble to the free throw line, just inside, jump shot, good. 18 points in this first half unofficially for Eamon Monahan and the Wildcats. They have now built a double-digit lead here, 31-20. Tovar, Alegria, top of the key, crossover dribble. The big man can move, it's good, but he is called for the offensive charge. And that's the first foul on Alegria. Nice move by the big man, though, to get to the basket. But does pick up his first personal with 2:35 left now in this 31-20 ball game. Monahan walks it up the court this time. Both teams have to be a little bit winded here. We're early in the season, and they've been going up and down the court. Monahan jump shot no good. Leonard with his hands on it, saves it to Monahan. And now it's Ruffins. He's going to take the shot for three. Too hard, no good. Rebound. Alegria to Tovar. Had a man down court, couldn't see him. Now gets it to him, and then it's blocked. Nicely done by Eastmont. And then Alegria, a nice defensive play to knock that ball out of bounds. So a couple of really nice hustle plays by both teams here. 2:04 left in the second quarter. This 31-20 ball game. Stone will bring it in for Eastmont. Gets it into Monahan. Othello staying in man-to-man defense. Now dropped into a kind of a chasing zone defense. There Fikes has his man. Back to man-to-man. Here's Monahan. Stone with it. Overhead pass on the baseline. Monahan runs out of room, but he was bumped out of bounds down there. And this might be on Alegria, and that'll be 2 consecutive fouls on the big man. It is. That's 17 fouls as well on Othello. Eastmont shooting free throws the rest of the way. Substitution in for Othello. Zion Martinez, a 6'2 junior, replacing Alegria in the lineup. At the free throw line, Eamon Monahan. What a first half he's had. 18 points unofficially. Free throw no good by Monahan. And the rebound into the hands of the Huskies. Down by 11. Huskies have only scored 6 points here in this second quarter. Tovar wanted the shot. Now bounce pass down low. Up and good. Nicely done by Martinez. His first 2 of the game, and it's 31-22. Monahan guarded there by De Leon. Now Adrian Ruffins with it. Ruffins free throw line. Tried to get the pass away. Gets it back to himself and then scores on that. The Othello bench wanted a traveling violation there. Didn't get it. And now we approach a minute left in the half. Tovar, baseline, the running shot, no good. There's Ruffins with the rebound, using that speed all the way down court. No good, the pick back, Stone, it's good. 35-22, 13-point Eastmont lead, 43 seconds left, it's Fikes. De Leon picks up the loose ball. Asu now. Been quiet in this first half, trying to find some help, looking for help over the head of Fikes to Tovar, back to Fikes under the basket. It's blocked down there by Leonard, and he gets hammered by a couple of Huskies. Got hit in the face too, I believe, in the process, and let's see who this foul is on. This one is on Adriel De Leon, his second and 8th team foul now. As Ashton Pruneda checks back in for the Huskies. Also back in there is Adriel De Leon. That was his foul, his second foul, I should say. And to the free throw line is Kellen Leonard, who has 2 points, a field goal in the first quarter, and that's been it for Leonard. 27 seconds left second quarter. Free throw, too hard, no good. Rebound, it was Hobson, nicely done. Shot by Gallagher is no good. And that'll send another Wildcat to the free throw line. This one was on Fikes, his third. Nicely done by Andy Hobson to keep that alive. And now Reese Gallagher at the free throw line. Gallagher so far with 4 points in this one, 2 in the first and 2 in the second. First one on the way is good. Comes Colin Simmons back in the lineup for Othello. Fikes to the bench, who's done just an outstanding job off the bench for Othello in this first half with 7 points. 14-point Eastmont lead, the biggest lead of the night now at 22.2 seconds. Gallagher, free throw is good. 6 points in this half for Gallagher. 16 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock is off. Othello can go for the last shot if they wish to do so here. They're not, though. Tovar's going to put it up for three. No good. Rebound into the hands. Here's Monahan to the basket. He is fouled before the shot. And the foul is offensive on Monahan. Didn't quite see that one, but that's foul number 2 on Eamon Monahan, and now the 6th on Eastmont here in this first half. 3 seconds left to go in the half. Pruneda down court, and he is fouled with 2 seconds left. Just what a coach does not want to see right before halftime. Coach Juarez letting Stone know about that as Stone picks up his first personal, and it will send Ashton Pruneda, the 6'1 junior, to the free throw line. 2 points so far in this one, 0 for 2 from the line in the first half. First one on the way is good. He's got 3 points now in the game. 37-23 our score with 2 seconds left. Made a second free throw, rolls around, no good. Ball is loose. Here's Leonard, and he can't get a shot off, and that will end our first half of play. At the break, it's Eastmont 37 and Othello 23. We're back with the halftime show and more right after this. Stay with us.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And a lot of people were losing jobs. Friends had left the community. It was a hard time. That football team and companies like Abby's kept that place alive and the community spirit alive. That's legendary.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chair on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building a community. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group online at kennedygroup.com. And by the Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today to schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. Give the Highlander a call at 884-4653. We're at halftime here in game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight as the 2A Othello Huskies are in town, to take on the Eastmont Wildcats. If you missed the first game, it was the Othello ladies winning that one by a final score of 66-47. This has been a competitive first half in this one. In the second game, Eastmont has kind of run away with it here late in the second quarter. We were at 20-14 at the end of the first quarter, Eastmont with the lead. And then the Wildcats outscored Othello 17-9 in that second quarter to make our halftime score 37-23. Boy, both teams have been really taking care of the basketball. Turnover-wise, Eastmont only has 4, while Othello with 6 turnovers in the ball game. Starting off the year, it's been kind of an up and down ride for both teams. Eastmont starting off at 1-2 with a win over Hanford, and then 2 losses consecutively to Ellensburg and North Creek out of Bothell. That was last week, while Othello, they won their first one against Wenatchee by 10 and then lost last weekend to Wapato also by 10. So neither team has played common opponents, and you wouldn't think that would happen. Othello being in the CWAC 2A conference, and Eastmont, of course, in the Columbia Basin Big 9 in 4A. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and take a look at all the halftime stats and more when we return after this. Stay with us.
I'm Brian Thorpe, and I'm proud to say that Global Car Care is growing. We always do the right thing, and because of that, we're busy, and it's time to hire an experienced automotive technician. We spend as much time with our coworkers as we do our own family. I want them to understand they're not a number here. They're a person with a family, and I want them to be part of this family too. Do you want an owner that understands and respects what you do every day? I'm that guy. Our compensation is the best in the area. I want you to have your career with us.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
The newest generation of GMC Sierra pickups offer the most advanced technology, the strongest selection of powertrain, and everything else you need to work hard, play hard, and explore the boundaries of the Wenatchee Valley and beyond. Take a look at the latest, most luxurious and durable trucks on the market.
You will see why GMC is not your grandfather's pickup.
You want to bet, kid?
Grant Olson back with you courtside, game number 2 of our doubleheader, and it's the Eastmont boys over the Othello boys by a score of 37-23. Let's take a look at our first half scoring now. We'll begin with Othello. Jared Fikes off the bench lead scorers for Othello with 8 points, 4 points for Big David Alegria, starter for Othello, 3 points for Joshua Tovar, 3 points as well for Ashton Pruneda, and 2 points each for Adriel De Leon, also Zylan Martinez, and Travis Murdoch off the bench with 2. Othello very cold from the free throw line, 2 out of 6, and committed 6 first half turnovers. And now for the Eastmont Wildcats, what a half for Eamon Monahan, 18 points in that half, and along with 2 3-pointers. 4 points for Adrian Ruffins, 4 as well for Seth Stone off the bench. Reese Gallagher, a nice first half with 6 points, and 3 points for Austin Ruffins, 2 points for Kellen Leonard. The Wildcats 5 of 7 from the free throw line and only committed 4 first half turnovers. At the half, our score, Eastmont 37 and Othello 23 rather. We will take another 2-minute timeout and we'll come back for second half action right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
I believe we've been coming to Abby's for 56 years, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
56 years.
Remembering all the events as a family and a community that we spent at Abby's.
Excellent and delicious food at an affordable price. We're delighted that we live close enough to be able to be a frequent customer.
And we are.
And we are. In fact, we've got orders to bring home a giant pizza when we leave here tonight.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Together for You, who would like to encourage you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. You can find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org, and by Harvest Valley Pest Control, living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured with Harvest Valley Pest Control that they're using kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate, and the phone number is 509-423-2207. And we are just about set for second half action here from Wildcat Gymnasium. As I mentioned, good crowd on hand for a Tuesday night non-league matchup between Othello and Eastmont. Our score 37-23, Eastmont on top at halftime. Leading scorer Eamon Monahan with 18 for the Wildcats to lead all scorers. And leading scorer for Othello is Jarrett Fikes off the bench, who has a surprising 8 points for the Huskies. So both teams on the court as we are set to go. Eastmont will have it first here to begin our third quarter. And we are underway. Shindeli with it. On the dribble with Simmons on him. Shindeli left side. Gallagher's on the baseline. Muscled off the baseline there. Leonard, a point blank shot, can't get it to go. And Alegrio with the rebound. Down court, the big man, good ball handler too, is going to stop and put it up. No good. Rebound. Simmons had a nice block out, but just couldn't control it. And it goes out of bounds and will be Eastmont basketball. All right, Shindeli will bring it up for the Wildcats. Once again, Othello man-to-man defense to start this third quarter. Baseline, Gallagher, jump shot no good. Alegrio once again the rebound. All the way coast to coast, no good. Fight for the ball. Who knocked it out? It looks like Ruffins did for Eastmont, and it will remain Husky basketball. 23 seconds on the shot clock for Othello. Tovar to bring it in, does so to Simmons, back to Tovar, right wing, gets shut down on the baseline, now looking for help underneath the basket. Gallagher, I don't think even saw that pass. Asu wide open under there, and we've got a foul and a free throw coming up. Gallagher picks up his second. Asu, 6'2" senior with 2 free throws here on that shooting foul. First one on the way, the lefty, it's good. First basket of the night. First point of the night, I should say, for Asu. So he'll get another one, 37-24, 13-point lead for the Wildcats. The senior lefty, another one, this time too hard off the rim, no good. Gallagher with the rebound and streaks down court to Monahan, and we've got a foul as he tried to make his way to the basket. Asu with that foul, that's his second. Both teams now early in this third with a team foul. Gallagher inbounds to Ruffins. Ruffins has it, gives it back to Monahan. Monahan with Tovar on him, left-handed dribble, looking for some help. Kicks it out, here's Leonard with it. Into the lane, it goes off the hand of Monahan and out of bounds, and that's our first turnover of the second half, and it's on Eastmont. Eastmont defenders picking up the Huskies half court now, man-to-man. Shindeli is on Tovar. Gets a screen from Alegria, can't do anything with it. Now Shindeli quickly gets back out on Tovar. Switch again as Tovar dribbles around looking for some help. Baseline, underneath, Alegria, it's up and no good. Rebound, up and in by Simmons. Colin Simmons, his first two of the night, and it's 37-26. Shindeli, baseline, picks up his dribble, not a Leonard, back out, Gallagher's left open for three, no good. Leonard the rebound, goes back up with it. And I think we've got a foul on the arm. Nice offensive rebound by Kellen Leonard. This foul is on Colin Simmons, that's his second personal, and now two team fouls quickly on Othello. Into the ball game is Christian Martinez, 6'3" sophomore for the Huskies. So Gallagher will bring it in under the basket for Eastmont. Foul was before the shot. It looked like Leonard may have been going back up with it, but it will be inbounds. On the baseline, here's Leonard to the basket. Nice move, but too hard. Martinez the rebound, and outlets it to Tovar. Under 6 minutes left, third quarter. Tovar going to put up the long three. Good. 6 points for Joshua Tovar now, as we now have an 8-point game, and Coach George Juarez wants to talk things over. 5:44 left in the third. Eastmont 37 and Othello 29. We're back courtside in 60 seconds.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And our kids still talk about that. I go back now, too, and I think about all those great days and great times. The neat thing is that we can go back in today and still enjoy the same quality food that we enjoyed 50 years ago. That's legendary.
5 minutes, 44 seconds left to go third quarter. Out of the timeout, Eastmont basketball. A nice little run here by Othello in this third quarter, outscoring Eastmont 6-0 so far in this period. Eastmont has not made a basket yet this period. There's Monahan with the three. It goes out of bounds off of Othello, and it will remain Eastmont basketball. So Eastmont 37-23 leaders at halftime, and it's 37-29. Here's Leonard with it. Gets it out to Shindeli. Shindeli, one-handed bounce pass to Monahan. Hits him right in the chin, and then he decides to back away and reset the offense. Nice stutter dribble, and Alegria a little bit too aggressive, and that'll be number 3 now, I think, on David Alegria. And it is. So 3 personals on him. The first player with foul trouble, Jared Fikes, as well, off the bench with 3 for Othello. Here's Ruffins, now to Shindeli. Holds the ball over his head. Good defense by Pruneda. Shindeli still looking for help. Shindeli into the lane all by himself. Nice drive, can't get it. Monahan the rebound, in some trouble, tied up. And alternating possession will go to Othello. So Eastmont still without a basket here in this third quarter, with the lead by 8, 37-29, as we now dip under 5 minutes left to go third quarter. Here's Tovar. Crossover dribble, gets a screen from Alegria. Nice screen and roll. Alegria under the basket, up and in. That's his 6th point of the ball game, and quickly back the other way come the Wildcats, now up by only 6. Reese Gallagher finally gets Eastmont on the board here in this third quarter. Alegria left all by himself again. Baseline jumper, won't get the roll, and Kellen Leonard the rebound. Outlet, Shindeli. 4-on-3 for Eastmont. Pull it back out instead. Here's Monahan. Free throw line. Floats in the lane. No good, and that would have counted if that would have gone in. And I think Monahan will go to the line and shoot 2. Tovar, his first, Joshua Tovar, and that's now 14 fouls on Othello here in this second half. 3 more, and the Wildcats will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Monahan at the line, 0 for 1 so far, and it's good. Monahan unofficially now with 19 points in this game, as Pruneda comes out, and checking back in is Travis Murdoch, the 6-foot senior. Monahan made the first. Here's his chance to get his 20th point of the night, and it's off the rim, no good. Ruffins the rebound, but we might have an offensive push instead, and I think this is on Ruffins, and it is. So Adrian Ruffins picks up his second, and now Eastmont with 2 team fouls this half. 4:13 left to go, third quarter in this 9-point ball game. Turnover, back to Eastmont. Here's Ruffins all the way down court. Tried a one-handed layup. It got knocked out of his hand and out of bounds. And it will remain Eastmont ball, but Ruffins, if he'd have protected that just a little bit, may have got a shot off. And Monahan underneath on the inbounds layup, good. Huskies just asleep a little bit on that play, and now it's back to a 11-point lead. Tovar's going to put it up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Leonard. 4-on-2 for Eastmont. Underneath Monahan to Ruffins. It goes off Leonard and out of bounds. And it will be Othello basketball. Abraham Segura off the bench. He comes in, 5'8" senior for Othello, replacing Joshua Tovar in the lineup. Inbounds, it's Othello basketball, down by 11 with 3:40 left in the third. Monahan picking up Simmons just across half court. Alegria, the big man on the wing. Short baseline jumper, no good. Nice rebound underneath by Martinez, and back up and in. Nicely done. Good position by Christian Martinez. Now it's Leonard. 3-point shot well off the mark, no good. Leonard follows his shot, back up and in. First bucket of this second half, and we've got a foul as well. So Leonard with the chance to complete the 3-point play. Simmons picks up his third personal. Into the lineup for the Wildcats is Seth Stone. Shindeli to the bench. And for Othello is Jarrett Fikes, who had that good first half with 8 points. All right, Leonard with the chance to complete the 3-point play now. Ball is on the way, shot no good. And the rebound to the Huskies. 44-33. Shot taken for 3. Martinez, good. How about that? Christian Martinez, the last 5 points for the Huskies, and it's back to an 8-point lead. Monahan, little dump pass. It goes off a Husky and out of bounds. As Austin Ruffins checks in, 6'1" senior Kellen Leonard will get a rest on the Eastmont bench. Here's Gallagher to bring it in for the Wildcats, looking for help, and does find Monahan. Monahan kicks it back to Gallagher. Now it's Ruffins. Ball is loose. Who's got it? Monahan picks up the loose ball. Could have been a turnover with 9 seconds now on the shot clock for Eastmont. Monahan running jumper in the lane. Good. 23 for Eamon Monahan, and it's 46-36. 2.5 minutes left third quarter. Alegria can't get the shot off. Inside the lane, and shooting two will be Abraham Segura. Floated in the air on that layup attempt and did a nice job, and he'll shoot two. Foul is on Eamon Monahan, and that's number 3 on Monahan. 2:21 left to go, third quarter. First free throw, no good. Segura will get another one. Still a 10-point lead, 46-36. Segura, right-handed shooter. Here's the second free throw, and it's good. 1 of 2 on that trip, and 1 point in the game for Segura as Gallagher brings it back down for the Wildcats. Gallagher all the way to the basket. Boy, beautiful drive in the lane, and draws the Husky foul. This one will be on Christian Martinez, his first. That's 16 fouls now on Othello. One more, and Eastmont will be in the bonus the rest of this half as Gallagher heads to the free throw line. 2 for 2 so far tonight, 8 points in the game. Gallagher, right-handed shooter, first one good. Reese Gallagher, one of the many seniors, as I mentioned, on this team. 9 out of the 11 on the roster here for Eastmont, all seniors. 2:14 left. Here's Gallagher, a little short, but gets the roll on that, and it's good. 11-point lead, 48-37. As we get close to 2 minutes now left in this third quarter. Ball is loose on the floor, and we've got a quick timeout called by Othello. Very smart play as the ball was loose, and it looked like Eastmont may be picking that one up. 2:05 left third quarter. Eastmont 48 and Othello 37. We're back courtside in 30 seconds.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go third quarter. It's Eastmont 48 and Othello 37. It will be Othello's ball out of that timeout. Very, very good timeout called by Coach Roman Pruneda there. Saved Othello that possession. Alegria, jump shot, left side, good. Nice shot. He got 8 points in the ball game. 48-39, Monahan, right side. Ruffins will take the shot, no good. Brother Ruffins with the rebound and gets it taken away from him. Back down the other way, Othello, as they can cut into this Eastmont lead even more now as we get close to 1:30 left third quarter. Tovar behind the back dribble. Good defense there by Ruffins. Alegria, top of the key. Switch now as Adrian Ruffins takes him, kicks it out baseline. Shot taken for three. It's good by Fikes. That's 11 now in the game for Fikes. 6-point Eastmont lead. This is as close as Othello has been in a while now. And a good run here to end this quarter. Gallagher forces one in there, and he draws the foul. If it's on Alegria, that's number 4 on him. And that is number 4. And we'll send Reese Gallagher to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 1:05 left to go in this third quarter. Gallagher so far from the line, perfect tonight, 4 of 4, make it 5 out of 5. Substitution, Sonny Asu back into the lineup as Alegria comes out. Had a nice game tonight too, 8 points as Andy Hobson checks back in for Eastmont, and he'll replace 6'4" junior Adrian Ruffins. 49-42, 7-point Eastmont lead. They've led by as many as 16 in this one. Here's the free throw off the rim, no good by Gallagher, his first miss of the night. We're at a minute left now in the third quarter. Here's Tovar, beautiful dribble, free throw line, puts the shot up, gets hit on the arm, and he will now go to the line and shoot 2. Both teams look a little bit winded here at this stage of this third quarter. Andy Hobson called with that foul. Tovar at the line where he is 1 of 2 so far tonight and has 6 points. Free throw on the way, good. 4 of 5 this half for Othello from the line after going 2 of 6 in that first half. Here's Tovar down with the second on the way, also good. 49-44. This is as close as Othello has been going back to the first quarter. Pass by Monahan. It's thrown away by Hobson. And that will be a turnover on Eastmont. They're 7th in the game. Both teams with 7 turnovers. 45 seconds left. Othello, how about this? Can cut the lead even more now. Tovar, nice dribble at the top of the key. Kicks it out. Here's Asu with it. Tovar, baseline, left alone, no good. Rebound underneath. It's picked up by Fikes. Throws it up there, no good. This time the rebound into the hands of Seth Stone. Now to Monahan. Monahan goes to the basket, no good. Put back, no good. There's Ruffins with it, no good. And this time I think Ruffins is fouled. Boy, he thought he had that one. And he will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1, I believe. Christian Martinez with that foul. That's team foul number 8 on Othello. So a 1-and-1 for Austin Ruffins, who has 3 points in the game and is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Ruffins free throw, missed the front end of the 1-and-1. And we've got another whistle as the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Husky basketball. 14.1 seconds left, third quarter, as Othello has cut the 16-point Eastmont lead down to 5 points now. And Tovar looking to Coach Pineda for some help. To Fikes. Throws up a runner from the baseline, no good. Won't get a shot off here, and that will end our third quarter of play. Good one for the Othello Huskies. Our score after 3, Eastmont 49 and Othello 44. Fourth quarter action coming your way in 60 seconds.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And a lot of people were losing jobs. Friends had left the community. It was a hard time. That football team and companies like Abby's kept that place alive and the community spirit alive. That's legendary.
All right, 3 quarters in the books here at Eastmont High School as Othello outscored Eastmont 19-12 in that third quarter and have cut the lead. It was 14 at the break, now down to 5 points, and the lead was as much as 16 at 1 point. So get ready for a very entertaining fourth quarter. Eastmont will have it first, and it's Eamon Monahan leading all scorers in this one with 23 points. Eastmont, the turnover. Good defense by Othello. Here's Tovar as he directs traffic. Hoping for a screen, does get one. Tovar still the dribble alive. Free throw line stops there. Good defense by Ruffins. Now it's Martinez. Spins, baseline. Really tough shot. Can't get it. There's Pruneda. Back up and in. Pruneda with his 5th point now in the game, and it's 49-46. 3-point Eastmont lead. Baseline, Stone to Ruffins. The shot too hard off the glass, but he's going to go to the free throw line again. This foul is on Adriel De Leon. That's his 3rd personal. And the 9th team foul now on Othello. At the line, Austin Ruffins was just there and missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Misses this first one. He gets 2 this trip and now is 1 out of 4 from the free throw line in the ball game. Checking back in is Colin Simmons, the 6'1 senior for the Huskies. 3-point game, 49-46. Ruffins, 2nd free throw on the way, and he missed that one too. 1 of 5 for Austin Ruffins from the free throw line, when the Wildcats could really use them right now. Almost a steal by Stone. It goes out of bounds and will remain Husky basketball. 7 minutes left to go, 4th quarter. Eastmont has led throughout, but Huskies here making a run. Had an excellent 3rd quarter. Here's Simmons. Seth Stone on him. Eastmont man-to-man defense here in the 4th to Pruneda. Free throw line, stops there, kicks it back out to Tovar. Ball is on the floor, and Pruneda is tied up by Monahan, and we've got a jump ball called, and it will be Othello basketball. Another timeout called, 6:47 left to go here in this one. We'll keep it here. What it's 3rd quarter by the Othello Huskies. Came all the way back from 14 to cut this lead to 5, and now it's 3 points here in the 4th quarter, 49-46. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sangster Motors, family owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. Also by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service and installation since 1982. Serving residential and commercial, they specialize in indoor air quality installation and service or repair. Thank you to all of the sponsors that make our broadcast possible here on the NCWLIFE Channel. 6:47, shaping up to be a good end of this ball game. Othello with it, down by 3. Here's Tovar. Dribbles against Monahan at the top of the key. And that is a shot clock violation. I didn't know the shot clock was down that far. I didn't look. That is a turnover on Othello. I think they were a bit surprised as well, but nonetheless, it will be Eastmont basketball. What could have been a pretty big possession for Othello, trying to cut this lead to 1 or even tie it up. But nonetheless, here's Schindele for Eastmont with the basketball. Right side, Monahan, baseline, it's Ruffins off the glass and in. Boy, did the Wildcats need that. Their first 2 points of this quarter. And it's 51-46. Adrian Ruffins now with 6 points. Tovar. Right side on the dribble to the baseline. Gets it blocked into the hands of Gallagher. Picked up by Kellen Leonard to the basket. Layup good. Back to a 7-point Eastmont lead now. 53-46 as we dip under 6 minutes left in the game. Tovar to Martinez. The long 3 barely hits the front of the rim, goes out of bounds, and it will be Eastmont basketball. Sonny Asu checks back in, and he'll replace Martinez in the lineup. Martinez, though, a good 3rd quarter with 5 points, and he did hit a 3-pointer in that quarter as well. Here's Schindele, now to Monahan. He's had the big game here tonight with 23 points. Been quiet here, though, in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Monahan threw it away that time, right into the hands of Othello, and now who's got it? Alegria with it underneath Pruneda. Layup is good. That's 7 points for Pruneda now. Gallagher underneath to Ruffins. Ball is loose, and it will be Eastmont basketball in this 53-48 game. Gallagher to inbounds it to Monahan. Monahan steps back, open for three, good. 25 points, make that 26 now for Eamon Monahan in the game, and it's an 8-point lead, 56-48. Boy, you can't leave Monahan open, that's for sure. Asu now to Tovar with Shindeli on him. Good move by Tovar, top of the key, drives and draws the foul. Such a great ball handler, and draws the foul going to the basket. Foul is on Monahan. That's a big one. That's number 4 on Eamon Monahan with 4:48 left to go. 8-point lead for the Wildcats, with Joshua Tovar at the free throw line, where he is 3 of 4 tonight. Free throw good. 4 of 5 now from Tovar. Fike checks back into the lineup. Fike's had a game tonight with 11 points off the bench. Here's Tovar, second free throw on the way. It's good. 56-50, 6-point game. Gallagher to the basket, no good. Rebound Pruneda. He's double teamed in the backcourt, having some trouble. Alegria then just hands it off to Tovar. 6-point Eastmont lead, 4.5 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. It's been a good one. Tovar, Alegria at the elbow, won't take the shot, drives instead, and we've got a pushing foul. He went around Ruffins, and I think Ruffins may be called for this, and he is. And that's 3 personal fouls on Ruffins, and that's just 7 fouls now on Eastmont, make that 6. So Othello's still not in the bonus yet here, but one more foul and they will be the rest of this game. We've got some pushing and shoving here underneath in the key, and this is going to be, it looks like, on Eastmont as well. And this one's going to be on Kellen Leonard, his first, and that will, as I mentioned, send Othello to the free throw line now the rest of this game. David Alegria at the free throw line. It's not attempted one tonight, but has 8 points. Free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Monahan the rebound. Those could have been big free throws for Othello here. Monahan with Asu on him, loses control of the basketball into the hand of Fikes. Fikes down court, Asu, the shot no good, and he's fouled under the basket, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is on Reese Gallagher. That's his third. 8 team fouls on Eastmont now, and that sends Sonny Asu to the free throw line. 1 point in this game, and it was at the line. He's 1 of 2. The lefty, first free throw, good. Cuts the lead to 5 now, 56-51. 4:11 left to go, fourth quarter. Asu, second free throw on the way, also good. 3 points now for Asu in this 4-point game as we approach the halfway point of this fourth quarter. How about this second half? Here's Monahan, bounce pass underneath. Leonard couldn't control it, and that is another turnover on Eastmont. That's 11 now in the ball game, 7 here in this second half. Othello with just 6 the entire game and only 2 in the second half. So Othello has really outplayed the Wildcats here from about the midpoint way of this third quarter. Now it's Pruneda. Bounce pass, right side. Fikes has it and then loses control of the ball himself into the hands of Reese Gallagher. Gallagher all the way to the basket. Layup good. Gallagher's first 2 of this second half, or fourth quarter, I should say. And it's back to a 6-point Eastmont lead. 3.5 minutes left. Tovar to Fikes. Looking for some help, now takes a dribble to the baseline, and we've got a foul. This one might be on Gallagher, and that'll send Fikes to the free throw line. Gallagher picks up his 4th, so both Reese Gallagher and Eamon Monahan with 4 personal fouls now. The only player for Othello is David Alegria with 4 fouls for the Huskies. Here's Fikes, free throw line, it's good. 12 points off the bench for Jarrett Fikes, the 5'9" senior for the Huskies. He's had quite a game. Second free throw on the way here. And it's also good. 4-point game, 58-54, 3:20 left fourth quarter. Gallagher's going to take the three from the right side, no good. Monahan, the putback, good. 28 points now for Monahan. He got the steal all the way down court. Layup good, and he's fouled. How about Monahan here in this last 20 seconds? Gets a bucket and then gets another one and has a chance now for a three-point play. That foul was on Ashton Pruneda. That's his first, with Monahan at the line. Free throw on the way, good. 63-54, under 3 minutes now left to go. Eastmont gets it back to a 9-point lead after Othello cut it to 4. Alegria underneath, up and in, uncontested that time, and he's got 10 now in the ball game. Here's Leonard to Gallagher, to Ruffins underneath, short shot up and in. Adrian Ruffins with 8 points, back to a 9-point Eastmont lead, now with 2.5 minutes left. Tovar dribbles out of pressure, gets a screen, can't get enough of a screen for his shot though. Alegria with it, guarded there by Leonard. Bounce pass, Crot court to Fikes, he's gonna put up the three, good! 16 now in this game for Jarrett Fikes, and it's 65-59. Here's Shindelli with a long shot, no good. Follows his shot though, puts it up from the free throw line, good. His first 2 points of the game, and they are big here with 1:50 left, and Eastmont back to an 8-point lead. Alegria to the free throw line, and he was fouled in there, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Clock stopped at 1:46. Kellen Leonard with the foul for Eastmont, his second. Both teams with 10 fouls now this half. Alegria 0 for 1 from the free throw line, but does have 10 points in the game. First free throw, good. Cuts it to 67-60 as Austin Ruffins checks in. He'll replace Kellen Leonard in the Eastmont lineup. Alegria at the line, made his first one, has another one, which will cut this lead to 6. On the way, no good, rebound to Ruffins. Now to Gallagher, ball is tipped and then stole by Alegria. 2-on-1. Shots blocked by Gallagher. He must have got him with the body. He got all ball there. And Ruffins with the foul. Adrian Ruffins will pick up his, or that is on Gallagher, and that's the 5th on Gallagher, so he will be out of this ball game. 13 points for Reese Gallagher tonight, and he was 5 for 6 out from the free throw line, so a really good player. The Eastmont Wildcats will lose this last 1:37. Is Alegria at the free throw line to shoot 2. Boy, are these big right here. First one on the way, good. 2 of 4 from the line now this half for Alegria. 12 points in the game, 67-61. Othello trying to cut it to 6 once again. Free throw on the way. It gets the roll and goes down. 5-point lead, full court press now. Here's Monahan. Baseline, Shindelli with the shot for 3, good. Huge basket for the Wildcats, 70-62. Fikes with the shot, no good. And we've got a foul on the arm. Leonard with the rebound. This will be on a Husky. This is on Martinez. Christian, that's his third. And we'll send Kellen Leonard to the free throw line. Minute 21 left. Coach Juarez wants to talk things over. 1:21 left to go in the ball game. Eastmont 70, Othello 62. We're back courtside in 60 seconds.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
All right, 1:21 left to go, fourth quarter. Eastmont with an 8-point lead. Kellen Leonard at the free throw line for the Wildcats. And Leonard is 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Does have 6 points in the game. So boy, are these huge free throws for both teams, really, especially for Eastmont to try and pad this lead up by 8. As I mentioned, Leonard 0 for 3. He makes that one. 71-62 as Pruneda checks out of the lineup, and back in there is Sonny Asu. Leonard, free throw line, misses that one. Rebound into the hands of Asu, and he is pushed. And I think that might be on Leonard. Let's see here. No, it's not. No, it is on Asu and Othello, so it will be Eastmont at the free throw line. Didn't see that one as Austin Ruffin's now to the line, where he is 1 of 5 so far in this game. First one on the way, no good. 0 for 4 here in this second half from the line for Ruffins. 9-point Eastmont lead, 1:18 left to go. Ruffin's second free throw, misses that one too. Here's Othello back the other way. It's Tovar under the basket, couldn't get a shot off, but Asu does, and it's good. 5 points in the game for Sonny Asu. 71-64, under a minute left to go now. Trying to possibly draw a foul, doesn't though. Still on the dribble, back out Chindelli, top of the key. Loses control of it briefly. Monahan, and then a reach-in foul is called. Coach Pruneda can't believe that he reached in there. 45 seconds, and it's in. Monahan to the free throw line. That's 4 fouls, by the way, on Asu as well, with 45 seconds left. And Eamon Monahan at the line. 2 of 4 so far tonight. Free throw good. 32 points is what I've got unofficially for Eamon Monahan tonight, as the Wildcats extend their lead back to 8 now. 72-64. Monahan again at the line. Shot up, this time short off the front of the rim, no good. Quickly, Othello back the other way, fikes with it, looks for a screen, tries to get a shot off, and then throws it away. It's Monahan with it as Fikes just grabs him, and that's 4 personals on him. With 33 seconds left now, and that will send Monahan back to the free throw line. So I mentioned 32 points on the night for Monahan. he'll get a 1-1 as Andy Hobson checks in for Eastmont. A little banged up. It looked like Austin Ruffins with maybe an ankle issue kind of came off the bench. Coaches look him over a bit as Eamon Monahan at the line trying for his 33rd point of the night. Shot on the way, it's good. Gets the lead back to 9 for Eastmont, 73-64. With 33 seconds left. Monahan, free throw short again on his second, and it stays a 9-point lead. Tovar with it. Eastmont doesn't need to foul now. Tovar tried the shot. Alegria drives, and it's stolen away by Shindeli. And he is fouled quickly by Tovar. And that'll be his second personal foul with 21 seconds left to go. Shindeli at the free throw line has scored 5 points all here in this fourth quarter. First trip to the free throw line, he'll shoot 2. First one is good. Shindeli will get another one. On the way, and it's also good. 11-point Eastmont lead as they should hold on to win this one. Three-pointer Tovar in and out, no good. Martinez the rebound, back up, no good. Shindeli the rebound. 8 seconds left and he is fouled. And if that's Fikes, that's his 5th personal. And it is, and he will foul out. But what a game tonight. 16 points off the bench, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. This kid played his heart out tonight for the Huskies, but it looks like Othello is going to come up just short here tonight. As Travis Murdoch checks in for the Huskies. At the line, Cade Shindeli. First free throw on the way, no good. He'll get one more with 7.6 seconds left to go. Shindeli free throw on the way. This time it's good. All right, here come the Huskies. Last gasp shot here, most likely. Murdoch shot no good at the buzzer. It's up by Asu and good. It'll count. And that's it. Our final score from Eastmont High School tonight. It's Eastmont 76 and Othello 66. Stay with us. Our post-game show begins in 2 minutes right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
I'm Brian Thorpe, and I'm proud to say that Global Car Care is growing. We always do the right thing, and because of that, we're busy, and it's time to hire an experienced automotive technician. We spend as much time with our coworkers as we do our own family. I want them to understand they're not a number here. They're a person with a family, and I want them to be part of this family too. Do you want an owner that understands and respects what you do every day? I'm that guy. Our compensation is the best in the area. I want you to have your career with us.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
All right, Grant Olson back courtside, and Eastmont used a big fourth quarter to stave off the Othello Huskies by a final score of 76-66. Big scoring fourth quarter. Eastmont 27 points in that quarter to Othello's 22. Let's take a look at tonight's scoring. We'll begin with the Othello Huskies. Led in scoring tonight, a bit of a surprise, I think, for a lot of Othello fans. Jarrett Fikes off the bench with 16 points for Othello, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. David Alegria, also a good game tonight, 13 points for the big man. He was 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 10 points for Joshua Tovar, 5 for 6 from the line. 7 for Sonny Asu, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 5 points off the bench for Christian Martinez, and then 2 points each for Colin Simmons, also for Adriel De Leon, Ezian Martinez, and Travis Murdoch with those 2 points. Othello 11 of 16 from the free throw line tonight and committed 10 turnovers in the ball game. And now for the winning Eastmont Wildcats. They were led in scoring by Eamon Monahan, and what a game he had. 33 points tonight, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 13 tonight for Reese Gallagher. He was 5 from 6 from the charity stripe. 8 points each for Cade Schindele and also Adrian Ruffins. Ruffins had a solid game. Schindele 3 of 4, and they were big free throws in the fourth quarter for Eastmont. 7 points for Kellen Leonard. He 1 for 4 from the line, and 3 points for Austin Ruffins, where he had a pretty off night tonight from the free throw line. He was 1 of 7 from the line tonight. Eastmont 14 of 29. Not what Coach Juarez wants to see there. Less than 50% from the line, and Eastmont committed 12 turnovers in the ball game. Once again, that does it for our doubleheader here from Eastmont High School tonight. Game 1, it was Othello beating the Eastmont girls 66-47, and then the Eastmont boys come back for a victory in the nightcap doubleheader by a final of 76-66. A big thank you to our entire crew, not only here but also back in our NCWLIFE studios. It was an undertaking tonight, and you all did a fantastic job. Thank you so much. And thanks for you, too, for watching and listening tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We're just getting started with basketball coverage this winter, so we hope you will continue to join us for Big 9 basketball, Eastmont and Wenatchee here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.
Thanks for watching tonight's live coverage of local high school sports on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for You, and TC Slingers. This has been a special presentation of NCWLIFE Channel Sports. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
And the shot, nice shot to the basket.